Welcome to our danceless kitchen. So let's quickly make lamb bone broth for my child. This is the bone which I'll be using. I'm using lamb. You can use any beef of your choice. So I'm going to rinse the bones just like that. You can use chicken, you can use turkey, you can use beef bone, any bone of your choice. So I preferred lamb. I'm using carrots, ginger, garlic, and apple vinegar. So you can see that everything is really little, yeah. So if you are making lamb broth for a child less than 1 year old, please just make the recipe very simple. You don't need to add celery, you don't need to add salt, you don't need to add black pepper and too much spices, because you wouldn't want to irritate your child's tummy, right? Remember, they are still learning, so make it very simple. So this is it. After washing it, I put it in my oven tray just like this, and I'll be roasting it for about 40 minutes in my oven. Ta-da! This is it. So I am using instant pot, that is my pressure cooker, to cook this. You can see the way I'm transferring the bone. This is the oil, right? And I added my carrots, my apple cider vinegar, just like so, a ham, and I'm going to cook this for 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. If you don't have a pressure pot to cook it, or pressure cooker, you can use it. You can cook it on your normal, whatsoever means of cooking. You can use it on your normal means of cooking. Just make sure that it is well and properly cooked. But if you are not using pot cooker, then you'll be cooking it for nothing less than, let me say, 5 hours. So now I'm going to strain out the water, separating the water from the bones, right? So this is the water. I already separated it. Yeah, you can see this is the broth we are expecting, and this is, I will leave it on my countertop for it to cook for about 2 hours. Then I'll put it inside my freezer till the next morning, and that is what we want, guys. So this is the bones, right? Yeah, I'm not going to trash away the bones just like that. I will separate the chicken, like the meat, the flesh, from the bones, because I'll be using them for other things, and this is the bone I'll be trashing out. So tada, this is what we got. You can see, yeah, it is chilling just like that. And this is it the next morning. You can see that there is oil on the surface, right? So I'm going to scoop out the oils just like that, because that is not what we want, right? We want broth, and the lamb broth, or whichever bone broth, is under what you're saying. So this is it. This is the bone broth. The oil, I'm not going to trash it out. I'll definitely use it to cook something else. It might be jollof rice. So your lamb broth or your bone broth should be jelly like, just like this. You can see the way it's bouncing, right? Stop playing. This thing you're saying works like magic. It is good for calcium, magnesium, and so many things, gelatin and all. So I'll be putting it in my Ziploc bag just like this. I'll put it in my freezer. Whenever I'm ready to use it, I'll just scoop it. You can put it in an ice, what's it called, ice mode. It's fine. So this is the one we'll be eating the next morning. So thanks so much for watching. We'll be giving lamb broth or whatever broth a try. And what is your preferred type of broth? Ciao.